Hey guys, welcome back. This is Mavis here with you. And today I'm on the Groundfox server, and I know that the server is going to be reset as soon as 1.8 comes out. But I really want to get this project finished, so I've been working like crazy on some stuff, and I just kind of want to show that off to you guys real quick. I decided to put a road down, and I kind of stayed with the same pattern that I used over here at the farm. If I can run, I would show you. um, so yeah, over here at the farm, we used the brick, gravel, cobblestone, some dirt, grass, that type of thing. And I really like the way this turned out. I think it kind of looks good with the clay biome. So I continued that on through the city here, and I like it so far. There are some areas like right in here. This kind of looks a little jagged to me, but I'm gonna live with it. So tried to incorporate some of the clay back into the road as well to make it look kind of cohesive. Added in some walls along the road here just to kind of help add a little bit of a barrier or whatnot. I haven't finished the roads everywhere yet, including up to the church, but there is a church now, so I want to show you guys that real quick. If you can see, there are also villagers living in all of the houses, so we'll kind of take a look at that too. But so let's go in here. This is what I've done to the church so far, and I really wanted the villagers right now don't have like names or jobs or whatever. They're just a regular villager. But I wanted this guy because he had the purple robes on, and I thought that kind of looked more like a preacher. So I did that, and he is trapped in here. He cannot go anywhere, which is good. And I have put iron doors on all the places that have villagers now, except I think there might be one place, but it has a fence. So that way nothing can get in it and get them. This is just a little storage area. Haven't put too much in here. Haven't really done any lighting besides torches and stuff. So there's that. Yeah. But yeah, I think this turned out okay. Let's go take a look over here. I'm thinking I want to do like a road type path in here as well. Oh, I hate doors. They hate me. So we got villagers, like I said, in everywhere, and I tried a little bit, not like, I didn't go out of my way. Catching these bastards and tracking them all over the place was a pain in the butt. So, like, there was one guy that I got, and his trade was paper, so I took him to the library. This is the only place that doesn't have an iron door, I believe, I think, and that's because there is the gate all around this place, the fence. And then I've kind of got this that zombies can't break down that I know of. I don't even know for sure if baby zombies can get through there. I don't think they can. Some of the guys I've done a little bit of trying to unlock their trades, but nothing too crazy. Let's see. Let's go across the way here and check this out. I need to replace some of the things up there. I want to put more item frames and put more fish and stuff in there. Hey guy. This guy's got a couple trades open. I should just unlock that other one. Yeah, so pretty much all the places have villagers. Even this place up here. I've got an arrow shop up here and a Fletcher's. Oh my god. And I don't even have like the interior done in this place. This is the only place that doesn't have an interior finished. But I went ahead and brought over this guy. I wanted him in here because he's also got purple robes, which kind of go with my purple pink theme in here. But pretty much I've got, this is what I kind of think I want to do as my interior decorations. And then over here I've dug a hole because down here there is a spider spawner, and I wanted that to be kind of like, you know, it's the trade upstairs. They do arrows and bows, and that way I could do a mob farm here for spiders and string and all that jazz. But I really doubt that I'm not going to make that a priority to build a a farm for that right now. But so today, what I plan on doing, besides showing off the changes here, is I want to build a couple things with you guys. So we're going to work on that. I had this big empty space here in the middle, and I decided to grow a couple trees, and I'm thinking about doing leaves in there with some hidden lighting to try to get rid of some of the torches. And I'm thinking about maybe doing some leaves in the ground with torches, or maybe even just glass down below with like lanterns or glowstone or something, just to kind of get rid of some of the torches here. I probably will do another little tree area right here in this big spot. And then I do have part of a road laid out over this way. I haven't finished it yet. And then it will continue down this way. And then I'm also thinking about redoing the bridge, just throwing something up there similar to this, but I want to move it over a tad to make this the entrance to the town here. So there's that. So let's go grab some materials that we want to use to build. I'm going to try not to make this video too long today, but I don't know. I just kind of want to do some talking, so we'll see how that goes. I think I want to start with maybe our brewing place. So let me grab a couple more things. I didn't realize I didn't have my building blocks in here. But let me grab those real quick, and we'll be back in just a second. Okay, so real quickly, let me show you guys real quick where I've got my villagers set up over here. This is my very first ever spawned in iron golem. I've never actually done any breeding with villagers, so this was kind of a first for me, and I can't believe I was as successful as I was. There were only like 3 guys in here last night when I was on doing the work and stuff, so like there were quite a few, but I kept transporting them across, so I ended up with like 2 or 3 in here. So then I came over to this one and started pulling them from here, and it looks like they also have filled back up, so that's kind of cool. It looks like I'm doing something right, making the babies. So oops, my aim is off today. So let's go over here. This is where I'm thinking I'm going to do my enchanting area and brewing place. And the only reason I even decided to do this was because Mukaki came on here the other night to kind of take a look at what I was doing, give me some feedback, and he needed to enchant something, and I didn't have that. Every time I need to enchant anything, I run over to the house, which is kind of a pain in the butt. So I thought I would build something just real simple, easy on here before the server goes away. So let's see here. I kind of wanted to do some talking today, and I'm hoping I don't chicken out on that. I'm not real good at talking about like my life on my YouTube channel. I just never have really done that. So, I mean, I tell you guys the light and fluffy things, and I don't tell you the more meaty parts of my life, the stuff that, you know, truly really matters. Is this going to be... maybe I need to push that over a little bit. Let's try this again. So, at the beginning of the year, I kind of had... it was a rough patch in my life, I guess you would call it. My husband lost his job and was without work for about 7 months, which kind of put a damper on things. I'm not the breadwinner at all, and so it was kind of tough to deal with that. I think we're gonna have to make this a little shorter over on this side, so we may move the entrance again. We'll see. And I'm trying very hard not to cry too, because I tend to do that a lot. I'm a girl, and when I get upset, I cry. So I'm going to try not to do that. So he lost his job, and I got a new job because I made more money at the new job, and by law in the United States, as of this year, you have to have insurance. And if you don't have insurance, you get a tax penalty and all this stuff. So I wanted to make sure that he was insured. So I switched jobs, and I'm not really a fan of my new job, but it pays the bills. So you do what you got to do. And recently, thankfully, my husband started working again. He also is not a huge fan of his job, but like I said, you pull up your big pants and go on with life, and you do what you have to do. You have bills to pay, mortgage to pay, animals to take care of, that type of thing. So you do what you gotta do. So, actually, this week he started working nights, which is a big change in the dynamics of the house. I'm used to having him here all the time, and if he's not here all the time, we at least work the same shift. So that's going to take a little bit of getting used to. It's not the end of the world by any means, and I doubt it's going to last forever, but the position was for night shift, which he was actually kind of excited about because it'd be less management and all that kind of stuff. It'd be a little bit easier. So, I'm just going to build the basic outline of this, and then we'll go back and pretty it up when I'm done. So, the past few months have been tough on both of us. It's just been tough. And we've made it through it, and things are slowly getting back to normal, getting better. But, as everybody knows, this week, Robin Williams committed suicide, and that has just brought up a lot of emotions for me. And since my husband's not here to talk to me and kind of have me like as a sounding board, I'm going to use you guys. So sorry about that. And if, you don't want to listen, that's fine. You can turn the video off right now, and thanks for watching. I kind of think I might want to change this. This looks too flat for me. So, Robin Williams committed suicide. I don't know the guy. I'm a huge fan of Robin Williams. He's a great actor. I've been a fan. I love his movies, all that kind of stuff. But suicide really touches home to me. Trying not to cry. So I've had two experiences in my life with people that are close to me who tried to commit suicide or did commit suicide. So my youngest brother, his dad, he has a different dad than I do. And I think it was even before he was born, when my mom and him were just dating. I've always, maybe a little background on this, I've always kind of had a rough childhood. My mom battled depression and was an alcoholic, and so growing up in that kind of thing was difficult. 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, that sucks. So, when my mom started dating my brother's dad, they had an extremely volatile relationship, and it was kind of difficult to grow up seeing that. They would get in physical fights and arguments and things like that. I want to incorporate some red here. So, I won't go into a lot of detail, but basically one day they got into a fight, and he tried to hang himself, and my mom just happened to feel the need to go check on him. He was in like a little workshop out on our property, and I heard her screaming out there, and I thought that they were arguing, so I went outside, and when I came outside, I saw him, like, his body was pressed up against my mom, and I thought that they were, like, I thought he had a hold of her or something. I wasn't even, like, I don't know what I was thinking, but I started yelling at him to let go of my mom, and I happened to look up at his face, and I saw what was going on, and my mom was trying to lift him up and trying to prevent him from doing what he was doing. So I went and called 911, and my mom and my brother ended up saving him, and they got him down in time. And I don't even know if you guys need to know all of that, but yeah, it was pretty traumatic. So, like I said, my childhood was pretty rough. When I was 19, my mom actually committed suicide. And it was really hard. So, yeah, my mom committed suicide and when I was 19, and it was a pretty awful experience. I don't wish that on my worst enemy. And I don't even know why I'm telling you guys this. Place this damn block twice now. I don't wish that on my worst enemy. I don't want anybody to ever have to go through that. And I feel really bad for people who feel like that's their only option. I know now from being gone through that and having that experience that I would never do that to somebody that I love, to my family, because I know what pain that they go through. I better sleep before my villagers die. Please don't die. Get in the bed. So I tried not to cry, but I was unsuccessful. This is part of the reason why I don't talk about my personal life on YouTube, because I'm such a ball baby. Very emotional. I'm a girl. What can I say? But yeah, it's awful. It's a terrible thing to have to fucking go through. And like I said, I don't wish that on my worst enemy. And I hope that if you're out there and you feel like that is your only option, please just get help. Go talk to somebody. There are people out there willing to listen and hear you. So, one of my all-time favorite Robin Williams movies isn't a comedy. There are funny parts in it, and it's actually a very dark and sad movie. It's What Dreams May Come, and it's about suicide, unfortunately. There's actually a lot of death in the movie. But one part of the movie that really spoke to me, there are two quotes that I've written down from the movie that really spoke to me. And I think it has to do a lot with depression and mental illness. He said, "What's true in our minds is true whether some people know it or not." So, I mean, I can relate to that. I can feel that, because you can talk yourself up and you can make something true in your mind, whether or not it's real or whether or not it's the truth. It's true to you. And I think that might be a big thing with people who suffer from depression. No matter, how small or trivial the problem is to them, it's not trivial. It's a big deal. I think I want to do a whole block here, not there. Here. So that spoke to me, that part of the movie. Another part that really spoke to me, and I'm gonna have to turn my phone on to look at this one. Excuse me. I just ate dinner. So it's when he's talking to his wife, and she's actually in the mental institute, and she had tried to commit suicide, and they had gone through a lot of counseling and things together, and he says to her, "That's when I realized I'm part of the problem, not because I remind you, but because I couldn't join you, so I left you alone. Don't give up, okay?" And he gets up and he starts to walk away. And that part of the movie, like that part, I think it jostled something in her mind and made her realize that she's not alone, and it took that moment for him to try to join her, to try to, justify that her feelings are justified. She was upset because she lost her children, and she didn't feel like life was worth living anymore. And it's a really good movie, and I'm sorry if I spoiled anything for you. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. Have a box of Kleenex nearby, especially if you're a girl watching this, because you'll bawl like a girl. I did. I do every time I see it. So, yeah. Sorry to make this video so depressing. So sad. I didn't mean to. It's just nice sometimes to have someone to listen to you when you talk. Let's go ahead and just make this a flat roof, because I don't even care. I don't have enough wood. Let's get some of that. So yeah, it's just tough. I'm trying to stay away from social media this week because everybody knows it's plastered everywhere on Facebook and Twitter and everywhere. Oops. One thing I did happen to see today, a friend of mine shared it at work, and I happened just to read it at lunch. It was a tweet from Norm Macdonald, and I'm a huge Norm Macdonald fan. I think he's a hilarious guy, and he also kind of I like his sense of humor. He's different, and he talked about one of the first times he ever went on like the Late Show or some late night show or something, I think. And he was a young kid and he was scared out of his mind, and Robin Williams, he had to like go on after Robin Williams, and he said that he was on the phone talking to a friend, and you guys should really look up the tweet. I'll try to find it if I can, or the article that I read, and post it in the description, but if you'd like to check it out. But he was really nervous, and he was talking to his friend on the phone, and Robin Williams walked by the dressing room, and he was like, oh my God, Robin Williams just walked by. And he said that he thought that Robin heard him because he came back, and he was like, seriously, can you talk to my friend? Because he'll never believe that I saw you, or that I spoke to you, or whatever. So he said that Robin got on the phone with his friend and proceeded to take his Chinese order. He wasn't ordering Chinese food, but that was just his sense of funny. He was just a genuinely funny guy, and I love that about him. And I have friends who are like that as well. And I've heard a bunch of things this week so far talking about how Robin's always had these demons and he's battled them and things. And they say that a lot of people who are funny, that is their way of combating their pain that they're in. And I can kind of see how that's true also for other people. But yeah. I'm going to keep building this off camera a little bit, kind of try to compose myself. I think I'm doing a little bit better than I was a few minutes ago. But I will be back with you guys here in just a second. Alright guys, I'm back, and I've composed myself, and I'm pretty much finished with the build. So let's take a look here. Just something quick, threw together. I'm happy with it. I think it looks okay. Got some cheaty lights up in the ceiling. Those are nice. So yeah, sorry for making this such a depressing video. Especially if you're new to my channel. Welcome. They're not all like this, I promise. But it's just been kind of a hard week. I also forgot to mention that I've also had some issues with my dogs. They're fine. But I did have to take one to the emergency vet, actually, because she was throwing up and wouldn't eat and stuff. So that wasn't fun. And then my other one had to have his teeth cleaned yesterday, and he was sedated for that, which made me nervous just because he's my baby. And they actually had to do a biopsy in his mouth of an area that they find suspicious. So that's never good. It's always kind of hard to deal with that type of stuff. So yeah, sorry for making this such a sad episode. But thank you guys for listening. I truly appreciate it. You don't even know. It's nice to kind of get that off my chest. Be able to talk about my life a little bit more than just, hey, this is what I can build in a game and stuff. So, maybe we'll never know. We'll see. Maybe there'll be more Mavis out there. We'll see. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and call it quits today, guys. I've given myself a raging headache, and I'm going to go sit on the couch and enjoy my puppies. So, thanks again. I appreciate it for all your support. Let me know what you think so far of the village. If you think this is worth all this time and effort that I've put into it, I'd really like to hear what you think about it. And I look forward to being able to share this with you guys in a download when we release the map one day. I heard that it's actually going to be quite large, so I can guess probably many people won't try to download it. I don't know. But just in case, that's why I'm doing all this for you guys, so that you can come out here and get some inspiration and enjoy it and all that stuff. So that doesn't look even from here. Did I do something wrong out there? No, I think it's fine. Okay, anyways, I'm going to go. Thank you so much for listening. I appreciate it, and I'll see you guys next time.